The Sea Spider is a boss that could seem overwhelming at first, especially during his second phase once it becomes airborne. However, there's one weapon that can make this boss fight a breeze if you apply the right amount of pressure and know when to engage. Let's see if we can reach 25 likes and get 3 new subscribers. This is the loadout that worked for me. I used the Gatling gun for my right arm, the pile bunker for the left, and twin missile launchers on my shoulders. I recommend using a generator with a fast recharge rate. It's not required, but can be pretty handy while you travel throughout the level and when you enter the second phase of this fight. I stuck with the assault armor expansion like I used for the Balteus fight, and make sure to check out that video if you haven't already. But this loadout is a perfect mix of being effective while feeling like a badass throughout the fight. For the first phase, you'll always want to maintain about a boost dodge distance away from him and move in a circular fashion around this boss. The charged pile bunker is going to be your primary method of dealing direct and impact damage, with the other 3 weapons acting as support damage. In the opening, fire all that you have at him along with the charged attack from the pile bunker, and then boost dodge away from him. When the Sea Spider fires his lasers, move around him in a circular fashion, which should allow you to avoid most of his attacks. Whenever this boss jumps towards you, I'd recommend going underneath him, but be mindful to close the distance between you two, because you'll want to stay relatively close to him at all times. When the pile bunker comes back online, try boost dodging towards him while charging the attack. I found I had a higher success rate with landing this attack when I did it this way, but by no means is it required to land the move. It's just a small tip on my end. And honestly, that's pretty much it for this phase. It may take some practice learning to dodge his moves, but the pile bunker does most of the heavy lifting and stuns the Sea Spider pretty quickly while taking chunks off of his health. And once you deal over half his health, the Sea Spider will become airborne. Keep in mind that when it first goes airborne, it's immune to stagger damage and your direct damage is heavily debuffed. So you'll want to take this opportunity to land, regenerate some energy, and by the time you get back into the air and approach him, his immunity should be finished. The same applies in the second phase as it did for the first, but this time you'll want to make sure you manage your energy to avoid landing when he deals his AoE attack. This attack deals massive damage to your character, and having a generator that recharges your energy quickly can come in handy during this portion of the fight, as it minimizes the time you'll need to stay on the ground. Approach him and let out all of your attacks along with a charged strike from the pile bunker, and immediately land to regain energy. Do this as many times as needed until you drop him down to about 20% of his health. After which, you'll want to approach, unload all of your attacks, wait a second, unleash your assault armor move, and unleash all of your attacks again, which should be back online at this point. This should end the fight before he has the opportunity to do this move, which can be a game ender. This last portion can happen pretty fast and requires some timing on your end to make sure your weapons are available when you need them, but once you get that down, you'll be able to end this fight pretty quickly. And that's how you take down this boss. He's definitely another tough fight, but if you use the pile bunker, it can carry you to victory. That's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope it helped. Consider leaving a like and subscribing. I'm on TikTok, and if you're watching this on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, so your support on both platforms would be much appreciated. Defeating this boss will unlock multiplayer, so make sure you stick around to catch my videos on that. My name is Snake Eyes with 1UP Gaming. If you have any tips that you want to shout out to me, feel free to leave them in the comments. But until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.